Number 5, Fast and Furious. This one is a bit of a doozy for me. I think I
disagree so heavily with the Fast and Furious thing for the simple reason that Fast and Furious is so stupid and has always been so bad that it's hilarious. And I just think that they're going to, Vin Diesel wants to conclude his, what's the word? I guess. His Odyssey. Vin Diesel hasn't reached the conclusion of his Odyssey. He's still writing his Star Wars. He's still writing his magnum opus. And he needs to conclude it. And it's not been finished. And history will look back on the Fast and Furious movies not as bad cinema, but rather as one would look back on Shakespeare. Okay? They're going to look back on these with nothing but fondness. These are peak cinema, truly peak cinema. I don't know what else to say. It's incredible. It's just incredible.
have mentioned it before in a video.
Fast and Furious is not meant to be the kind of series that never ends. There has been no ending to the story yet. That's why it hasn't ended. Because they haven't ended it yet. It hasn't ended. The characters have not reached a conclusion where it's been over. That's why it's still going on. It's not over. This is like saying, this franchise needs to be let to die. And it's like, no, let him cook. Let him fucking cook. Vin Diesel is not done yet.
The Fast and Furious franchise has been a guilty pleasure of mine for years now.
Yeah.
Just like it has been for
it's awesome.
millions of people.
Yeah.
These movies are so dumb. They're stupid beyond anything you can imagine.
Yeah.
But they're just so much fun.
They are.
Mistake, these movies know what they are. They know what they're here for, and they embrace the silliness to the fullest extent.
Exactly.
Of their capabilities. It's so funny. They're not all bangers though, but when they are, the Fast and Furious movies are a good time.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, quick rundown for everyone who's gonna ask. 1 is whatever, 2 is so stupid that I find it.
No, okay, I'm gonna give my takes and then we'll see where he agrees and disagrees. 1 is a pretty mid movie that actually has a lot of heart. A Fast and Furious tier list, okay. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this where's Fast X? 1? Oh, this is Fast X. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Vaudeville skipped 3 hours. Shut the fuck up. Okay, the first Fast and the Furious movie has a lot of heart. It's a pretty mid movie, but honestly, I like it for it being a nice story with a lot of heart, you know? I like it. I like the characters. I like the people in it. I'd give it an A tier. Too Fast, Too Furious is so goated. No, I'll just keep it an S tier. It's just goated. It's beyond goated movie. Ejectocito, cuz. It's so terrible. It's the worst one if you're thinking about just how bad the plot is. I feel like this guy just feels like he's on so many drugs the whole movie. He feels like he's so out of his fucking mind on drugs.
Man, this car can do all kind of things, man. Wanna see?
He just starts breaking. He'll be on scene and he'll just start laughing randomly on set, just mid scene. He'll just start laughing as if he's laughing at the script or something, or he's just got the giggles. He just laughs. He just does. He just laughs like that constantly through the whole movie.
So what you doing, man?
He's having so much fun. Ejectocito, cuz! Goated. S tier. S tier, S tier, S tier. Alright. Tokyo Drift is also S tier as one of the most incredibly so bad it's good movies I've ever seen. It is easily one of the most fun bad movies I've ever seen in my life. It is so terrible. It's so beyond terrible that it is incredible. It's also S tier. It's the funniest one. It's the worst one, and it's the funniest because it's the worst one. Now, Fast and Furious 4 is D tier. This movie is just bad, and it's also not funny. It's just bad. It's the worst these movies ever get because it's boring. It's the worst they ever get. It's boring and it's bad. At least these movies which are bad are hilarious and so fun. But this shit sucks. This shit is ass. Fast 5 is pretty funny. It's pretty funny. The Rock's character is pretty funny, and I had a lot of fun with this one. They realized that Fast 4 was bad, so they made Fast 5 fun again. And this one's pretty fun, I would say. This one's pretty fun. I was screaming when The Rock and Vin Diesel have their one-on-one fight. It's really funny. It's really funny. This one's really good. It's definitely better than Fast and Furious 1. It might even be S tier. I'll keep it at the top of A tier for now until I think. Now, Fast and the Furious 6, I believe this is the one that has the second Shaw in it, right? This is the one that has this one has the first Shaw and this one has Shaw's brother, right? Is that am I right or am I wrong? I don't remember. Sorry. Refresh my memory real quick. Or is this the one that has the first Shaw? No idea. It is? Okay. This one with the second Shaw is okay. It's kind of B tier. It's like they haven't gotten terrible again yet. Now, Furious 7, I believe this is where they bring in the fucking hacker girl or something. And they start doing the hacker girl plot. This shit is ass cheeks. As soon as Charlize Theron shows up, it's butthole. She's the worst character in any of these movies. I fucking hate her. And then I think this is the one. No, this is the one that has Charlize Theron in it. But I think this one is also bad. Is this the one where, like, girl becomes evil? This is where, like, Vin Diesel's wife goes evil for a second. And it's pretty bad. And then this is the one with the weird technology thing. Like, the super powerful camera that controls everything. And it's dog shit. Terrible. These are bad. And then Furious 9 has John Cena in it, and they kind of bring it back. This one's kind of fun again. It has a nice plot with Vin Diesel. 7's the last one with Paul Walker. I cried when Paul Walker laughed, but that doesn't mean it's not a bad movie. It's a bad movie. It's a good. You know what? I'll put it in a C tier just for the Paul Walker standoff. I'll put it just for the Paul Walker standoff. I'll put it here. This one. This is the one that has John Cena in it, I believe. I think this is the one where they go to Dubai and they drive through the skyscrapers in Dubai. And I think this is the one where they go to outer space as well. I believe. Right? That's Fast and Furious 9, they go to space? Dubai is 7. Oh, Dubai is 7? Oh, maybe I have them mixed up then. Maybe I have them mixed up. Where's the one they go to space, though? Fuck, they all kind of blend together. And this one's like B tier. It's pretty fun. This one's pretty fun. No, this one goes in A tier as well. This one's really fun. It's so terrible. It's fun. 8 is space, you think? Is it really? Whatever. I don't care. This is my tier list of these movies. Anyway. That's the wrong clip.
Hilarious. I don't remember a single thing about 3. 4
3 is excellent.
is a mess. 5, 6,
4 is terrible.
7, and 8 are a fucking blast that will destroy your brain cells one by one, but I love them for it. They're incredibly entertaining. 9 is genuinely one of the worst movies I've seen in the last decade. You can skip it. I hate this movie with the...
Oh no, 9 is terrible. Oh no, 9 is really bad. No, they're right. No, 9 is the bad one. No, it's right. That's right. 9 is the bad one. 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 9 is really terrible. Right. 9 is the bad one. I don't remember. Anyway, this is my tier list. Anyway.
Passion, and the Hobbs and Shaw spin-off is just really forgettable. But
It's terrible. I don't like the Hobbs
I'll
and
give
Shaw
it a point
spin-off.
because Idris Elba referring to himself as Black Superman is fucking iconic. I know a lot of people adore these movies. Like, it's a real popcorn blockbuster series that only demands of you to leave your brain at the door when you go watch it. And as I just said, I like it too. Fast and Furious is fun, and I will die on that hill. But even as somebody who finds some enjoyment in that kind of brain rot, I gotta admit, this has been going on for too long.
No, it hasn't concluded. There needs to be at least 2 more movies. We need a trilogy to conclude the series. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We can't end it like this. We need at least 1 or 2 more. At least 2 more. At least.
Universal is ready to do anything to keep this thing going. Even though I'd like to quickly remind you that this franchise started 22 years ago.
No, it's not about Universal keeping it alive. It's the fact that the series isn't done yet. It needs more. It needs more time.
And I feel
it's
like
not
that's
finished.
not going to keep working out for them. They just refuse to let it end, and it's going to turn against them. I think it's kind of already started.
No,
And
it
I know
hasn't.
what you're going to say. But Dylan, they said Fast 10 was going to be the last one. Yeah, don't hold your breath. Around the time Fast 8 was starting to roll around, it was indeed...
Fast 10 hasn't finished. It's only half of a movie. They're doing the conclusion as we speak. They are literally concluding this series as we are speaking right now, and you're mad at them for it. You're mad at them for doing what you want them to do. Get over yourself.
Indeed confirmed that Fast 10 would be the final movie in the franchise. It was the end of the line, and people accepted that. I mean, sure, okay, it's gotta end somewhere. 10 movies sounds perfectly fine. You had a great run. Then, around the time Fast 9 was released in theaters, news started to come out that Fast 10 would be split into 2 parts, meaning we weren't getting 1 more movie, but 2. Okay.
Well, that makes sense because they need to split it up because too much happens in Fast 10. There's too much that happens.
Sounds like you're trying to stretch it because you don't really want to end.
No, it doesn't feel stretched at all. In fact, I almost felt like they were too fast-paced with 10. If anything, it was too fast-paced, and they should have split it into 3 movies.
But I let it slide. I'm in a good mood today. I'll pretend I didn't see it. But then, just recently, Vin Diesel apparently hinted at the fact that Fast X might actually be the first movie of a 3-part story.
They need that. They need
They
it.
added another one. That means that the quote-unquote
Too much is happening in the movie. There's too much going on.
final movie in the franchise is actually just a new trilogy. Are
They pulled Attack on Titan the final season on us.
you fucking kidding me? Just end it! There's no such thing as a 3-part movie. You're fucking lying. This is just Fast 10, 11, and 12. You guys just don't want to look like assholes for walking back your announcement about Fast 10 being the final movie.
It's not.
Because
It's literally not. This is not true because Fast X ends on a cliffhanger. that directly requires a sequel to address it, whereas the other movies don't end on cliffhangers in the same way. Fast X straight up ends with like a to be continued in Fast X Part 2. Like, it literally ends on a, like, there's more to this story. It's like,
Let's not forget that right before the pandemic, it was confirmed that another spin-off was in the works, this time to focus on the female characters of the franchise. And while it looks like Hobbs and Shaw 2 is very unlikely to happen, the fact that Kevin Hart and Ryan Reynolds were introduced in that movie makes it that I wouldn't really be surprised if they got their own spin-off somewhere down the line. And you know what? That's not even all of it. Oh no, it is not. Did you guys know that there is a Netflix original animated spin-off of Fast and Furious called Fast and Furious Spy Racers? Oh no, I'm not kidding.
I don't like this.
This is real. It is a TV show about
Don't like
Tony Toretto, Dominic Toretto's little cousin, who is played by Tyler Posey.
Who?
Yes, Scott McCall from Teen Wolf.
don't
I was
know who
born
that
to
is.
win. I'm a Toretto.
They even got Vin Diesel to voice Dom in a bunch of episodes.
Whoa.
Being a Toretto's got nothing to do with what you do in that car. Being a Toretto is about family.
And the rollout of this thing is just insane. They fucking
This looks
churned
so
the
terrible. Why
fuck
does this look so terrible?
out of this project. In 2 years, they released 6 seasons of this show. And
6
it ended
seasons in
its
2 years? Why does it look so terrible? My groceries are here. I'm gonna go put a foot in the oven. You just watch the iPad Kids.
run in 2021. Let me repeat that for you. 6 seasons in 2 years. Universal is as greedy as ever with the Fast and Furious franchise. They're so desperate. They don't want this thing to end, but stop it! If Fast 9 was any indication of where things are headed, you better quit now while people still kinda like you. Because I've been seeing reviews of Fast X and it's not looking good for you. So please, don't be stupid. End it. Ugh. Okay. Next, shamelessly attempting to turn the Alien series into an undeserving
Sorry for
blockbuster
vanishing.
franchise with the
Sorry.
terrible crossover
I was unpacking all of my
event that was
my groceries. Hi, streamer's back. Hi, hope you didn't miss me too
Alien
much.
versus Predator and Lee
Oh,
Scott
more
came back to
chocolate?
the
No,
franchise
it's
after
just bread.
3
I have the bread in the freezer, so it's cold. So I'm setting the bread on top of my overheating PC to defrost it real quick.
years to direct a prequel to his first film titled Prometheus. It was a wildly different take on the franchise that gave a new breath to the Alien universe, which should have been exciting, but the movie quickly proved to be extremely divisive